George Walton Lucas Jr. was born on May 14, 1944. As a teenager, Lucas was obsessed with car racing. However, on June 12, 1962, then 17-year-old George Lucas was driving his Fiat Bianchina home to northern Modesto. His classmate, Frank Ferreira, attempted to pass him at a high speed and smashed into the small Fiat. The car flipped several times before crashing into a tree. Lucas was thrown from the car and survived with minor fractures and hemorrhaging lungs. The incident changed the dream of George Lucas, and he decided to become a filmmaker. After completing his graduate degree in film at the University of Southern California, Lucas set out to make movies. On March 11, 1971, Lucas' film THX 1138 was released to the theaters, but it was a commercial flop, earning back only $945,000 in rentals for Warner Brothers. George Lucas, however, wouldn't give up on his filmmaking dream. He went on from that failure to create some of the most successful movies in the history of the world. You see, Richard Branson said, "Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly." Nobody succeeds in life unless they first overcome the fear of failure. As a young man, you have to understand that truly, there is a possibility that whatever you try may not succeed, but there is no way you would know except you try. Another way to look at it is that a simple success in your real life will take away all the pain the 100 previous failures had brought you. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly. I love to talk a lot about the subject of failure because my short life has experienced a lot of them. I've tried businesses and failed. I've tried to get people to support my vision and got rejected many times. I've lost relationships because some people thought I was out of my mind. But in all, this is what I learned. A single success often eradicates the pain of 100 failures. That's the truth I want every young person to understand. Failure is not as powerful as you are. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. You just have to succeed once, and none of those previous failures will mean anything. So, stop taking life easy. Stop worrying about what would happen to your life if you try and fail. I tell you, you're strong enough to bounce back 1,000 times. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly. In April of 2018, I shared a business idea with one of my elder friends and encouraged him to pursue it, since I knew he had the skill needed to do so. But then, my friend told me why the idea doesn't make sense. He was essentially afraid of failing. A few weeks later, I announced to him that I was putting my neck on the knife. I would run after that idea, and whether I fail or succeed, I'll be proud of myself. 2 years later, I had made millions of naira from this very business, and the same friend wanted me to give him the formula I used. But there's no secret formula other than I was willing to dare, try, and take the risk. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly. Almost everybody in the world has some business ideas. Almost everybody in the world has some insight into what they could do to make their lives better. But there's always a possibility of failure. What if I failed? What if I get rejected? What if nobody wants my product? Well, you'll fail, you'll get rejected, and you'll make mistakes. But you'll also learn, grow, and become stronger. Then you'll succeed. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of the fears and fly. Andre Gide said, "Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." The very first step to every greatness is to stop focusing on the possibility of failure. You can't achieve your dream except you stop focusing on the possibility of failure. Catherine the Great said, "I beg you, take courage. The brave soul can mend even disaster." David Letterman said, "There is only one requirement of any of us, and that is to be courageous, because courage, as you might know, defines all other human behavior." Ray Bradbury said, "Jump and you will find out how to unfold your wings as you fall. Step out, dare life, try things, and even if you fail, you'll be stronger and smarter, then acquire the strength to succeed. Whatever your goal is, you will never succeed unless you let go of your fears and fly." Thanks for watching. My name is Steve Courage. I'm a Nigerian entrepreneur, and you can join my personal channel right here on the screen or at the description below. I love you.